Bob Iger moves to calm Disney staff after sparking high anxiety over potential sale of TV assets. This is so glorious. There's no scenario where this should be happening with Disney. With all of the properties that they have, with all of the resources that they have, with all the fan base that they have, there's no scenario where this should be a situation where they find themselves, except for the fact that you have done exactly what the fans have been accusing you of, and the company has gone in the exact direction that the fans have told you it was going to go. If you go back to 2015, look how well they were performing. Post Force Awakens, you can say what you want about the Force Awakens now, doesn't matter in terms of, like, at that point in time, $2 billion worldwide. Star Wars toys were flying off the shelves. There was anticipation. People were excited. The Marvel Cinematic Universe was rocking. Pixar was still putting out good films at that point in time. Theme parks were crushing it. This was 2015. And then something changed at that point in time. It wasn't just The Last Jedi, but The Last Jedi symbolized what was going on. It was kind of symbolic of a major shift in the culture and Disney's business approach. And now here we are all these years later. It wasn't going to fail like immediately. It was going to take time, but Disney's a massive business. But the next year for Disney is going to be crucial. Marvel, Lucasfilm, Pixar, all underperforming. Even now, and again, I'm going to sound like a broken record because I keep saying this, but the last line of defense for Disney is the theme parks. When the theme parks start struggling, there is serious problems within the walls at Disney, and we are at that point now where even the theme parks are struggling. So yeah. Do you guys think that there's going to be any major asset sales? Do you think that, like, what do you think is going to happen here?
I mean, I think that it's definitely a possibility if Disney continues to go in the direction that they're going. We just got news today that, like, Indiana Jones 5 is looking to be one of the biggest flops for Disney ever. So it's only taken in like half the amount that that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull took in. So that movie is already showing that, you know, everything is getting worse and worse for Disney. They continue to be on the decline, and we're seeing that across the board for Disney. We saw it with Secret Invasion. We've seen it with all these different things that Disney continues to put out that, you know, people are tuning out. People are done. So, you know, they're in a really, really bad place right now. And if it continues to go in this direction, it's not good. It's not good for them.
Yeah, all those clickbait YouTubers, again, I'll keep beating this home all the time. All those YouTubers were just making this stuff up about Disney. They're just making it up for clicks. And this is why decentralized media which is what independent content creation is so important, because yeah, the mainstream can all get together and collude, and they can come up with a narrative collectively together and set a tone. It's not really what independent content creation is all about. Everybody has their own opinions.
I think that if they didn't pander to these virtue signalers and to these extreme leftists, they wouldn't be in this position in the first place.
No.
They pandered, they hired a whole bunch of activists, and now they are stuck. They're literally trapped, because here's the thing. Here's the nature of the beast that they created. By hiring all these freaks, now if they try to get rid of them, they're going to get ridiculed to hell. So they're fucked. I don't know if they're going to sell off like IPs, but certain assets, they might get partners and lend some of the, some of the income that they get, if they start making income. I know they're losing money on nearly every single front right now, except for the theme parks. But I think they could get some partners to come in and maybe take some sort of ownership over some TV assets. Do they sell any IPs like Marvel or Star Wars? Hell no. They're not going to sell Pixar. They're not going to do any of that. But I think this Disney, to see an improvement from Disney, the whole thing has to crash and burn, and there needs to be a bottom-up, complete fucking change.
Well, I mean, you say that, but I mean, George Lucas is buying back Star Wars, so.
Right, and Kathleen Kennedy is about to get fired here any week now.
George Lucas actually, he is getting ready to buy back Star Wars. He's been working out for the past 6 months. He's down to 175 pounds. He's ripped. He's buying back Star Wars. He's getting ripped, and he's actually going to be in the next Fast Furious movie too. So it's
George Lucas?
Yeah, big thing going on for George Lucas. That's what I heard.
He's just blasted a whole bunch of steroids, got in shape, and is just motivated to buy Star Wars back, huh?
Yeah, he's like, if anybody's riding a T-Rex in space, it's going to be me, bitches. And so Vin Diesel's like, it's all about family and getting ripped. And George's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll get ripped. And so, I'm just telling you what I heard. Okay, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. So, but maybe it's not true, but I think it is true.